Here, dear student, today we continue with our accountancy chapter 8, issue of shares, and our topic going on is oversubscription of share. And today we are going to study under subscription of shares. So in oversubscription we have seen several cases. Now in under subscription, shares are said to be undersubscribed if the numbers of shares applied are less than the number of shares issued for subscription. For example, a company has offered 50,000 shares for subscription and application received are for 45,000 shares. It is a case of undersubscription. Oversubscription means when you have issued or offered 50,000 shares and application are received for 55 or 60. Now, whenever there is an undersubscription of the share, we have to see the requirement of minimum subscription as prescribed by SEBI. So, according to SEBI guidelines, if a company does not receive minimum subscription, that is, does not receive subscription for at least 90% of the share issued, it cannot allot the shares. As a result, it will have to refund the application money for the subscriber and have to bear all the expenses of subscription of share. If you remember, I am continuously given an example of Reliance Energy that they called for the shares 10,000 and their share was oversubscribed. It was a case of oversubscription. Even oversubscription involve a cost because you have to handle that large amount of money. And in undersubscription, if you are not able to comply with the provision of 90% of the amount shall be received, you are not able to go for allotment and you have to refund the whole money received. Clear? See, one example is given here. Issue of shares at par and undersubscription. Sarvottam Limited invited application for 40,000 equity shares of 10 each. The amount was payable as follows: 3 on application, 4 on allotment. 3 on application, 4 on allotment, and on first and final call rupees 3 per share. Application was received for 37,500. So see here, the 90% requirement has been fulfilled because 90% of 40,000 36, and here we are receiving application for 37,500. Ashok, to whom 1000 shares were allotted, did not pay the allotment money and also the first and final call money. Okay, the amount which you have not received is called calls in arrear, and if anybody has paid you in advance, that is called calls in advance. Sohan, who has applied for 500 share, did not pay the first and final call. No problem at all. Clear? So application are received for 37,500 and money you are calling is rupees 3 per share on application. So 37,500 into 3, that will be your application money. Bank account debit to equity share application account. Clear? 1,12,500 bank account debit to equity share application account, being the application money received. In the second entry, you will transfer this application money to the capital account. Now we will go for the allotment, that is of rupees 4 per share. So we will pass entry for the allotment due. Equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital account. Clear? Now 37,500 into 4, that comes to 1,50,000. Write the narration being the allotment due. Clear? Now out of this, 1000 shareholder are not paying the allotment money. So we will receive 1000 into 4, 4,000 rupees less. So bank account debit, equity share allotment account 1,46,000. Clear? Now we will pass entry for equity share first and final call account debit to share capital account. Again we are calling rupees 3 on first and final call. So amount will be 1,12,500. Now see how many of them are not paying the final call, that is 1000 shareholder, previous one, and Sohan, who applied for 500 share, did not pay the first and final call. So total 1500 share into rupees 3 per share, so 4500 will be received less. So 1,12,500 minus 4500, so we will receive 1,08,000 bank account debit to equity share first and final call account. In this way, under subscription is less. Always remember, what you have to remember is that the minimum subscription, the problem of minimum subscription at prescribed by SEBI shall be complied with it. Clear? Now see next example, preparation of share capital and balance sheet in case of under subscription. The authorized capital of Suhas Limited is 50 lakh divided into 25,000 share of 200 each. Out of these, company issued 12,000 shares of 200 each at a premium of 10%. The amount per share were payable as follows: rupees 60 on application, rupees 60 on allotment including premium, means 20 rupees is the premium, 10% of 200 is 20, 30 on first call and balance on final call. Public applied for 11,000 shares. Okay. So total we are issuing 12,000 shares. 90% of 12,000 is 10,800. So we are receiving 11,000 shares. This means the problem of under subscription has been duly complied. We can go for passing the journal entry and is not supposed to refund the public money. All the money was duly received. Okay. Now see how much money you will receive. 11,000 into 200 plus 20 rupees of premium. So 11,000 into 220, or if you are keeping the security premium separate, then 11,000 into 200, total 22 lakh is of the share capital. Clear? So as all the money is received, there is no harm in making the balance sheet. So total is your 20 lakh. Equity and liability, share capital 22 lakh. In the next you can also write reserve and surplus, and you can mention 2,22,000 for that also. Afterwards you can prepare notes to accounts. So share capital, authorized capital is 50 lakh. Out of that issued capital is 12,000 share of 200 is 24 lakh. But subscribed capital, subscribed and fully paid up, 11,000 equity share of 200 is 22 lakh. In this way your balance sheet will be prepared. Though it is an incomplete balance sheet and notes to the account, you can proceed for reserve and surplus, and I can also solve the second part, that is assets. You can write current asset and cash equivalent. Clear? In this way you can solve for also. Now the next topic in continuation of this is preparation of cash book. So cash book is a special journal which is used for recording cash transaction, journal issued for cash transaction. When share are issued for cash, cash book have to be prepared. Thus cash transaction are recorded in cash book and non-cash transaction are recorded in journal. See example 24. Grand Limited offered 1 lakh shares of 10 each for subscription on the following terms. Rupees 3 to be paid on application, 3 on allotment, 4 to be paid in 2 months of allotment. Application was received for 90,000 shares and allotment was made on 1st May 20. All the money due on allotment was duly received by 15th May. Call was duly made, but a shareholder of 15 did not pay the call. No problem. Pass entries in the cash book, journal, ledger of the company. Also prepare the balance sheet of the company showing share capital. Clear? So first we are going to pass the journal entries. See here. First entry, bank to share application will go to the cash book. See, to share application 2,70,000. That will come in the cash book. Now the transfer entry will go to the journal, share application to share capital. Clear? Now allotment money due. Allotment money due, share allotment to share capital 2,70,000. Journal and receipt will be passed in cash book. See second entry, to share allotment 270. Clear? Next is share first and final call to share capital. Amount due on 90,000 shares at the rate ₹4 per share on first and final call. 360. Out of that 1,500 did not pay. So 1,500 into 4, 6,000 will be less received. See in cash book to share first and final call 3,54,000. So total cash received by you is 8,94,000. Clear? Here in laser is also prepared, but laser is very uncommon that it may come to your exam. Generally cash book is asked, not the all laser. Clear? Here also it is prepared. You can also prepare, no harm in preparing. So whenever cash book is prepared, you are supposed to do the two things. All cash entries will come in cash account and rest of the journal entries will come in the journal. Now see here, share capital account is also prepared. You can also prepare, no harm in that. Now balance sheet is prepared. See equity and liability, shareholder fund. Total amount received is 8,94,000. Again here incomplete balance sheet has been prepared. See notes to the account, authorized capital, nothing is given. Issued capital 1 lakh, equity share of 10 is 10 lakh. Subscribed capital, subscribe and fully paid up 88,500 share of 10 each. Subscribe but not fully paid up 1,500 equity share of 10 each, 15,000 less calls in area because they didn't pay the last call of 4 rupees. 16,000, 9,000. So total 8,94,000. In this way you are supposed to prepare the journal entries, balance sheet and notes to the account. I am uploading some numerical also. Kindly solve that and WhatsApp me for the better understanding of the concept. Thank you. I hope these concepts are helpful for you. For any doubt you can WhatsApp me, text me, message me. No problem in asking any number of the doubt. Thank you. Happy learning.